Hello, how are you? So what am I supposed to be doing here? Looks like the world's falling apart and I'm missing it. Oops, gotta turn this down. Actually, oh crap. There's not a way to turn this off. Are you guys getting that? Are you getting anything? Can you hear me? I'm gonna have to do something first. See who's here. Oh, actually, I can do this. There. So, hi Cricket. Driving and lurking. Yes, you are, Papa Cat. Okay, let me see what I'm doing here. I had my earpiece still in, and I figured out that's what was bothering yesterday or day before at home. So I just learned how to disconnect it. You know, logic. Logic sucks. So I was watching Aaron. It was interesting. Getting heavy. Came here. I drove up at like 2:30. I got done with the nails. I've got gold lame nails now. Don't ask. And I forgot the two most important things. Cough drops and lipstick. Nobody's seen my face today. How is everybody? How are you all doing? I had a minor catastrophe earlier. That is completely of my own accord. And it wasn't bad. I'm fine. Nothing bad happened. Except I freaked out. You can blame Papa Cat for it. Anyway, my theory is that he's got a phone that's too old, and so it's doing what Apple always does, which is, oh, you need to upgrade and we're going to kill your phone. Hi, Dove. Let's see. Yep, they've had their doors closed and curtained since 2:30. And they're just checking to see if I'm here, I think. Ah! Oh, no, they're just... Oh, I think they're about to take them off. I think they thought I wasn't going to be here. Oh, that is so funny. Talk about setup. What was the thing it said yesterday? There was somebody looking at me. They're lurking. They probably thought I was fooling, and then I left, and I didn't. I was just listening to Natalie on Aaron's channel. Haha. Oh, that should make them mad. I love it. What was it that they used to say here? It was open house, Scientology something. I can't remember, but they've erased it. Maybe they're not giving coffee and donuts. Was he carrying a coffee? Yes, that's one of the homeless people. They give coffee. They come in and get coffee when they're offering coffee and donuts. And they have to. Supposedly, they were like... there was a theory that they were paying homeless people or giving them homeless people stuff. Actually, I think a homeless person told me that. Excuse the voice. I forgot to take a cough drop. One of the first homeless guys told me that. And of course, none of them have bothered me. He's like, I'm not going to bother you. Welcome to the beginning of my TED Talk. And none of them do. So he was walking out. He walked around me for a second and then walked away. Yay! Oh, look, it's the fireman. Hello, fireman. So, and I can see my chat again. Oh, it's so weird. So yeah, I think they were just about to take the curtains down when I walked up. That has got to be so unamusing. Let's go see if they're up in the back. They probably thought I was just doing a drive-by, and I was almost technically doing a drive-by. Well, no, I was technically doing a drive-by because I didn't get out of my car for, what, half an hour? Yep. Nope. Oh, I didn't get out of my car for 45 minutes. Oh, that's got to drive them bonkers. I love it. So how, what, where, anybody doing? It's not the weirdest thing. Okay, now this is really bizarre. But there was, or is, a big Silverado truck in front of my car. Has all the accoutrement and everything, and even has, like, you know, a gate guard on it. And then some guy starts, like, I assume getting ready to go on a date or something. So he's playing with all his clothes and, like, adjusting everything. And I look up and he looks like, and I swear to God, sorry about that, loud noise, loud repeating noise. Look, it's Bob. Oh my God. And she's got 2 cups of coffee. I wonder. Have a nice day. And she went all the way around the block from Starbucks. Because Starbucks is 2 blocks. It's on the other side of the pyramid. So she had to come around. So now I'm here, duh. What was I going to say? I totally forgot now. Someone remind me. Brain is a dangerous thing. We must defeat it. And I left him. Oh, that's the truck. Right. So the Silverado truck's in front of me. Fancy truck. Guy is like changing clothes, sort of. I guess I don't know. I was purposely not looking at him. He had a baseball cap on. He takes the baseball cap, and I'm slightly flabbergasted because he looks like one of my homeless guys, dead on. And the clothes he was wearing before he starts like changing everything, because he took off the baseball cap, it's got my attention, look like the clothes that one of my homeless guys wears. That would be beyond weird if he just does it for show. Don't you think? Which guy in the car? Oh yeah, no, the guy in car, right. And I'm like sitting here shaking my head going, no, it can't be him. That truck is like a $60,000, $70,000 truck. You know, it's got work stuff on it. And I try not to glance up because he's making a big damn deal about changing, which creeps me out. But I look up again, and he looks dead on the guy who's the homeless guy. It was so freaking creepy. This is the one who yells at the clouds, the really super skinny guy. And he sat there changing for like 20 minutes. It was really just, ugh. My car was locked and I was watching Adley anyway. But I know, I'm thinking that too. I was sort of thinking I wouldn't be surprised if it was really him. But what are they paying him? That's like a Silverado work truck with like the aluminum canopy thing or steel canopy thing and everything. It's like, what? I haven't seen him in a while. So what, am I just like a sideline? They couldn't get any other homeless guys today, so they had to get him? That's weird. And that makes me dislike these people even more if they're having people like impersonate homeless people. It's like, that's creepy and gross. So I want to say I hope I'm wrong. I do hope I'm wrong, but I sort of don't, because I'd rather have him be someone who makes, you know, who's not homeless. But for them to like, ugh. Busy struggling with devices, platforms, accounts, profiles. Despise it when businesses push changes I didn't ask for and can't take time to master. I'm sorry, Professor. I know. Upgrade. Hate upgrade. Well, they have the lights on in there today. Let's see. I think. Yeah, they look so. But it gets darker here really fast. All of a sudden one day it's bright and then the next day it's just like dark. And we had clouds coming in. I was almost going to say I'd have to do it from the car because it was raining. But I might have to go back to 2. Because it might get too dark here. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm supposed to go the other way if I was going to walk again. My leg hurts. I'm not amused. Because I want to go to LA. I want to go see my sister. She had surgery today. It worked. It was great. She's fine. They didn't find anything else. And I told my brother-in-law that she is too damn stubborn to let cancer kill her. So, remember to turn on Top Chat. Everyone deserves to be seen. Thank you, Adam. Where is homeless on the tone scale? Oh, that's creepy. So, yeah, maybe I'll just put my steps in today because, I keep running into people. Come on, I got Bob. That was weird. Poor thing. She looked like she wanted to curl up and die, though. Her head just sort of kept getting lower, it looked like. So, and I don't see... who I haven't paid attention to in a long time? Is Baby Boofoo. I don't see his car. Doesn't he have a blue Tesla? I saw him drive up in a blue Tesla once. That was when they parked right in front of me by accident. Because he's got the Golf. I think it's a Golf. And then the Tesla. So, I don't see either one. So, let's see who I come across. This is the thing, is that I thought they were actually out about and more like wandering around from 3 to 4 instead of from 2 to 3. But I think I picked 2 to 3 because it gets darker here faster in the later times. So it's like the winter times will be 2 o'clock and the summer times will be 3 o'clock. So I'll just have to compete with other people. Ellie, oh my God, my deity, hello. He has a big blue Tesla, yes. He doesn't last anymore. No, he doesn't. And if you want to see, you see my car, and then you see the truck in front of it. That's the truck I'm talking about. No, they have all my information. I don't care. My dad will get them if they want to mess with me. So, don't you love that? I feel like I'm 12 when I say that. My dad will get you. Maybe his blue Tesla blue. Imelda Tees keeps saying blow. You do know that. It's very weird. Besides the fact that, someone that important is speaking at a McDonald's convention. Gross. So I don't see, I used to see the Golf up the street too, so I can look when I'm going up there. I didn't get on my bike last night because I got a tummy ache and I was worried about my sister. I didn't get to talk to her before she went in because, of course, she forgot she was going to be getting ready for her surgery today or yesterday. And what do they do when they get ready for surgery? Go to the bathroom a lot. So I texted a bunch of goofy things to her. Donald Spatafor. Who's Donald Spatafor? I don't see the Golf, but I don't see the Tesla either because the Tesla's that like royal blue color. I know Tesla blue, trust me. Considering where I live. Uh-oh, somebody's pulling up to there and I have to see, let's keep it away from them. Or let's actually do it towards the building to make sure nothing happens. Christopher Calcon is considering decorporalizing in YTNS and transmigrating to something else. Maybe they'll be Red Woman of Babylon too. I know. Can't believe I just read that whole thing. No, I think it's DoorDash. Fancy DoorDash. I want a Lexus SUV to do DoorDash in. Actually, no. I wouldn't want to do DoorDash. I will start the game. Reason Club Brainfog should go to LA. She can go to the trial of the century. Oh God, Professor, like I said, even my titles come out weird sometimes. So, autocorrect sucks. Silent Green is made out of McDonald's. That's what I said on Aaron's, because he's like, he was talking about watching fast food commercials, and I'm like, no McDonald's when he gets out. He'll have McDonald's, and 2 hours later he'll be sick for the rest of the night, because his system has gotten used to crap. So you put all those chemicals in it. I believe some here get the Babylon reference. Not me, dear. I don't do Babylon. I do the real Babylon, but not that Babylon. Oh wow, I've got the police here already. Not for me. I mean, I get drive-bys occasionally, and today's one of those days. It could be because I'm running late. It'll probably be short because, like I said, it's getting dark here fast. I know it doesn't look like it on the phone, but whoops, wrong way. See those? When you can see those, that means it's getting dark here early. So, and I will not be here by myself after dark. And I will not hire security because I don't trust these guys. I don't want my security doxxed. Actually, it wouldn't be really hiring. It'd be asking them if they wanted donuts, Damn otter current, you are right. Adam Carr. Oh, Babylon. Okay. It's like Babylon. Well, no, I said last night that I'd go see my sister. She's in longer than 5 days because they gave her a window. And like I said, and Paula Cal will hear this and crash. If I don't go now, I'll bring Papa Cat for Thanksgiving. So, or yeah, not for Thanksgiving. Maybe we'll travel on Thanksgiving. My brother can break in the kittens while he's taking care of the house. So, the kittens were annoying today. I walk into my office and there's one kitten in the box, and that's the girl's box, and then there was one kitten on the office chair. That's Birdie's office chair. I kicked him off and put Birdie on it, and she had nothing to do with it. Those boys are nuts. Are your kittens nuts, Fuzz? I hate the Babylon working, but I love the Babylon napping. The org is in the dark ages. CBF was just babbling on. Oh, Fuzz! Soylent Osa is made out of peephole. Those reeds are ugly. Yes, they are, my deity. They are hideous. Yesterday they must be years old. Before that they were from Target. I think they've been in a box, definitely, because that one bow can be... Okay, if you're listening to me, Osa, would you at least fluff out that bow so it doesn't look like some reject from Wreath World? Your work nap cycle is what's whack. It'll take a few days. Did you say nuts? Hey, that reminds me of the ancient writer Bophades. Oh my God. My throat is bothering me and you're going to make me laugh. Thank you, Adam. Yes, Ellie, they are. Yeah, see, we all agree. They're ugly. The barber is open, but do I see Barber Dog? Nope, Barber Dog's not with him today. Barber Dog has got a mat on the outside of the door, and he comes and hangs out. He's a doodle of some kind. I haven't gone to pet him yet. Oh, we're walking around again. Bofa DC nuts? What? The one on the left was Mrs. Harrell's hat. Yep. I mean, they don't even match each other. They were not made to be put next to each other. No, they weren't, Nelly. Like I've said before, it's a beautiful landmark building, and they treat it like crap. Actually, if they're going for... Ooh, look, it is dark enough that we can see inside. Can you see inside? Yes, you can. If they're going for the positive PR, then you know what you can do, Scientology? You can paint this building. You're letting this building fall apart. I know it was... Ooh, look. I know it was not in the greatest condition, and you're supposed to keep it up in the condition you got it in, but this is ridiculous. They should make you keep it up to the condition that it should be in. And I will go tell. Oh, look, you can see his office. Gross. You see it? Because you barely see it. Yeah, gross. I'm going to go to the building inspector when I can walk more than a block again. Puppy. There was a puppy that went by. And tell them you're treating this building horribly. And just fixing a door ain't going to do it. Watch. Let's see. Oh, God. There's mist coming off of my breath. See that? That's what those windows on the second floor are like. They're falling apart. There's going to be a piece of glass that falls out of those windows and it's going to crash down on somebody. If you guys are trying to work on your PR, you should frickin' fix that. Because people look at these buildings all the time. Oh, look. Have a nice day. I don't feel like following him. Let's go back. I'm not in the mood. It reflects the organization in decline. Yes. And they're supposed to keep up the building to what it was when they bought it. Or I call it leasing because, you know, the ground. They're never taking the building anywhere. And it was in a state of disrepair. I just don't know how bad. I have not found those pictures. Because they bought it in 80. You have to put up with my voice today. They bought it in 1980. Transamerica moved in 1972. So 8 years of, they have the building, but nobody was there. So, and I looked at the laws and it said you had to keep the building in the condition it was when you got it. So technically it could have been as bad as these windows down here. But I don't see it being nearly as bad as the windows up there. Because this is obviously the 1980 paint job. So it's like they're treating the building horribly. And something's going to happen in one of those windows upstairs. And that's not good. So when I was given advice by someone who would know that I can make complaints at the building, the housing authority or building inspector. So by a very reliable source. So when I can finally walk, because I think it was even the last time I could walk well, that's when I was told when I can walk. Oh, Papa Cat and I have nothing better to do, and he can use the, or actually when he's off during a regular week and we think about it, we can use the transporter on me and take me through there. Question, was this the place with a broken front door for months? That was Austin. We had a broken side door for a couple of weeks because we had a broken door in the back and then we had a broken door in the back. And I told them if they didn't fix it, I was going to report them. So it didn't happen very long, or for very long. CBF, I have a mission. Should you accept the next Scientologist at GC, tell them about the window and disrepair and ask them what they are doing about it because it is a safety issue. I will. The next one I see that's got a vest on or I recognize, he looked like a public. He didn't look like the old guy. I will definitely do that. That building looks like it gets paid $47 a week to stand there and do nothing. Yes, Sean. Hi, Sean. I miss you. It does, doesn't it? That's what I was thinking too, actually, is that this building is being treated like it's being paid a wage from Scientology, which is not good because this is supposed to be the next Bufu. So this is baby Bufu's. And even if he's co-Bufu, which he might be, because there's another person not GC who can be a great name for it, because you know eventually the now Bufu has got to retire because he's already what, in his late 60s. Those aren't wreaths, they are biblically accurate saucers. You were so bad. So and I think because somebody had put paint on those other windows down eye level before, but one day I looked up and saw and went, holy crap, the paint is just coming off of those second story windows. And, you know, if the paint is coming off, and so the casing's exposed underneath it. I had a friend of mine who had a glass company. The casing can let go and the window can fall. Don't they know that? Don't they have an idea? And especially considering that even with climate change, this corridor right here, Columbus Avenue, gets really freaking windy, like yesterday. That was up for review too. Have a nice day. You should ask him to do something about the windows on the second floor because the paint is coming off badly. I didn't want to do that to him, but I couldn't help it. NYC has so much sidewalk scaffolding because in 1989 someone got unalived from a falling gargoyle. That's what I was trying to remember. That is literally what I was trying to remember, is what happened and who did it. Thank you, Professor. That was that wreath on the right side the Crown Camilla wore when she got married. That's what it looks like. Thank you, Ellie. I was wondering, where the hell have I seen that before? And then, Bill could confirm that. Ah, okay. The wreath on the right looks like a camel's butthole. Yes. That's what the thing is today. What do the wreaths look like? Oh, Bilf. We need him. Dick Nixon, now we wait. Ellie, was that a crown or her hair? Oh! No, weirdly enough, her hair has always reminded me of like a retriever's. So that was the headdress she wore. I'm sure that QE2 told her she was not allowed to wear a tiara, that's for sure. Adam, does Mom Donnie think it's safer now? Or, oh, we're having that argument or that conversation that I have nothing to do with, which was happening this morning. I think it was on MLH's. The conversation I have nothing to do with. Professor, the scaffolding just stays up too long. Yes, it does. And actually, I just found this out because I was watching I Heart Mess, which is picking on bad fashion, was that the Louis Vuitton building in New York is actually scaffolding because they're doing something to the building underneath it. It looks like a bunch of trunks. I thought it was like overlay that you put on cars. No, it's actually real scaffolding because they're renovating the building underneath it. Frickin' Arnold, man. Just can't let anything go. They don't make me think of autumn, but they do make me think of the fall of a cult. Yes, they do. Thank you, Fuzz. Ellie said, Cricket, well, she wasn't allowed to wear a real crown, said the queen, so she wore the wreath on the right. Right, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I think she really wasn't allowed to wear a tiara for a while. QE2 just couldn't let it go and finally had to accept her. I hate that she had to do that before she died. Ellie, the hard life of a queen consort, she has to wear a fruit basket. Well, if you want to get into royal gossip, supposedly her and Catherine are not getting along, so she's not going to be allowed out anymore. Which would be nice because it's really creepy to have a mistress be, well, and you're not Henry VIII, be a royal. Not that it matters here. If we can help it. We'll get Imelda T down. You know we will. Thank heavens for sensible queens. I didn't know sensible queens existed, Cricket. Okay, now I'm laughing so hard that I'm... Ooh, look at the alpha. They say they're crap, unfortunately. So they're a big fail on the car crowd. I love how I just jump from this to that to this. Now you know what Papa Cat has to go through. Foggy are gooeyes. This morning you volunteered to host an episode for AA Ron. I second your self-nomination. And I will do it with Rib Guy. I will do it with Rib Guy. We live in the same city. That would be fun. We could do it from like the beach or something. I was thinking about that one time I went to the beach and sat there. We could do it from there. We could do it, from anywhere, I'm sure. So if somebody wants to tell them, because they were talking about having Rib Guy do it, Rib Guy and I could do an hour, easy. When Charles dies, I'm not sure what her title will be. Ho, get out. That's what her title will be. That was knee jerk, sorry. That one's funny. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Oh my God. Ellie, Adam, I believe it's old hag, yep. The rib report, yes. He wouldn't even have to be on. He could be like, I could put him on a mic and just sit him next to me and so he could talk while the camera's on me or something. That would be fun. Oh my God. Hi, Kay. Her royal sinus. Her royal highness, yes. She won't be royal though. I bet they'll take that immediately away from her. That's like an extra special title. So I forgot you got done with work at 3 and forgot y'all bad Carrie. No, I wasn't even on till like 3:20 because we were on I was watching Aaron's channel because Natalie was interviewing a guy. I think he's a pastor. No offense, but he started quoting scripture and I'm just like, okay, I think I'm gonna go on. Hi, I want to finish listening to Brooks. That's who it was, Brooks. He's okay, but got a little bit of the scripture in there and got a little heavy for me. So people are looking up at the parrots. I actually explained to somebody yesterday about the parrots after I was off. So, because they all sit on top of the Scientology building. So, isn't that weird? Those are parrots. They're from the 20s.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find them.
Oh. They're circling. They've picked this building this time. So they've been hanging out on the Scientology building, unfortunately. But yeah, I hear them too. Isn't that weird? They're bouncing off the walls, guys.
Maybe it's behind the building.
I know. So, younger Scientology guys. Publix that just walked out. Look. Those guys. Oh God, maybe he is getting skater punks. Gotta focus in on it. Focus. Lock, please. Okay, so I count with the gimbals moving around. See, it's not focusing on them. Ah, okay. Come on, zoom out. Oh, that's zooming in. Sorry. Zoom out. Okay. Did that guy just flip me off? She'll have to call herself Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Hi, Scooter. I don't know if I said hi. Rib Guy must first come into this chat and pay his dues, otherwise he goes back of the line behind Carmona and Javier the trainer. Oh. Adam, ouch, yes. Okay, Professor. Oh, see, because you were supposed to have a view of his office. We can see his office again. This is not illegal. Let me get me out of the equation. So can you guys see it? You can see the lamp, and you can see, I think they have new books out, or not books, but new videos, somethings, or maybe old videos. Those are big. So they put out a new set since last year. Because last year's, sorry, great, now it's not going to fix. Last year's, got it. Last year's had like all of the like sky stuff on it, like the Dianetics book. So all of this stuff this time is dark and foreboding. So I guess we've entered the dark and foreboding time. Professor Kakan Javier is Cardoni's 10x. Oh my god. Yes, you're here, Kay. Thank you for telling me I'm on Zoom. He waved. Okay, thank you. Let's not be hasty and dismiss Carmona. He's got some brand of magic. I don't dismiss him. He's been trying to get me to say things with Clark for a long time now. To make a proper Hubbard, hold on, office, you have to fill it with books on hypnotism and peace states. I'm gonna have to start previewing your stuff so I don't read it. Oh my god. And what looks wrong right here? I thought it was erased. I just saw it. I'm just gonna keep sitting here doing this, aren't I? Okay, I think I've got it calmed down now. So, keep thinking. Oh my god. Hi, Dusty. Even talking smack. And you know I'm coming there, right? I finally canceled my gig that I had to do on the 5th and said that I wouldn't be there. So I have put my foot down and said I'll come and visit you guys. I might have to go. There's a homeless guy who's a little plus on the creepy side. That has nothing to do with this building. He's crossing the street. I don't know if he's got clothes on. He's got a sleeping bag around him. But don't mess with that. Sorry, you guys. I'll focus on the doors. Nope, he went up the street. Good. I mean, bad, but good. I seriously did not want to see if he had clothes on, because then I'd have to call the police for an emergency. And I feel bad doing that sometimes. So, because he wasn't causing any problems, he was just wrapped in a sleeping bag. Hi, y'all driving and listening, wishing you the best day. Thank you, Heather. You too. When are you going to come and protest with me? You know, we can both circle the building and get some steps in. Wait a minute. Oh God. Okay. Sorry, Sean. That one got kicked off. It got held first. But you have two bad words in it. Yes, Heather. Yes. I know. I only get to see you once when I hurt my leg, and that was it. So that was February. I think it was the last time I got to see you. Or did you come in one time after that? Actually, you came in the last time Dusty was here, didn't you? She just teases me that she's going to come and visit. And I think that the Scientology dudes, this guy reminded me of it because he looks like a Scientology dude, are starting to like carry their stuff not in plastic bags anymore. Okay, he wasn't one, but they were carrying, they had their like e-meters and whatever in like shopping bags. And I finally said, you guys need to knock that off because it looks bad. See these guys? Okay, the ones on the right hand side look like the older ones. These ones that look like the Harry Potter, ugh, those are new to me. They weren't here last year. So yes, please subscribe to Heather. She's awesome. Yep, when I heard Javier, the trainer, immediately knew what co-bilf meant, and Bilf confirmed it. Oh my god. No Face is the Brandon James of CBF's chat. Actually, I think No Face only fails once in a while. Doesn't Brandon James like fail a lot? It's the absolute best on YouTube. Professor, yes. Heather is very smart, and she does research stuff, and it's really cool. The rain fog is real, and I had a hurt leg for 6 months. So, who's Brandon James? Brames. Oh my god, you got it completely backwards. You know, oh come on, you lurk everywhere. You should know this, Sean. He's a little bit of a butthead today. I said it in different sentences. I didn't say and naked. Yeah, he was being, I guess, I don't know, just slightly inappropriate. And it's like, no, he just seemed to keep it up off and on. Because I am a mod on MLHs, so I got to see this. And hopefully I'll stay marked forever. I like it. And I sit there and watch it the whole time. Today was one of the days where I'm just like, I have to get dressed. Did I do that on? I think I did it on a live somewhere. But because, yeah, I actually pay attention to everything. I started putting my laptop on top of my dresser so I can do things and look around at the same time. Because I'm still just a fledgling moderator. So I don't have that moderating like instinct down yet. It was funny this morning. It was like the things that came up review. I literally was putting my finger on the keyboard and it was done by somebody else. It happened to me 3 times. It was funny. I was just like, do I read slow? Brandon doesn't fail, he succeeds because I think he does it on purpose. You mean like No Face? He chats in MLH. Well, he tries, but YouTube censors just about all of his comments. Yeah, his comments come through us. Javier is the new David Mayo. Who's David Mayo? Oh, that Brandon. Gotcha. Yeah, Cricket's also a mod on another channel. I didn't know I could. I'm not going to say it. I would rather say butthole. Isn't that weird? Oh my god. Isn't this dog great? He just finally scared me because the lights are on. Usually it's dark. It's an architectural company or something. Fine Arts. Oh, maybe it's an art place for real art. So that's real art. Ooh. That means I can't walk in and go, how much is it? Because it'll be $10,000 or $20,000. It's like, if it wasn't, I could, bring it home and pop the cat and go, really? So wow, this is really neat. It's like, because you can see what's in there. And I like that. Whoops, wait. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. I can't zoom. Come on, zoom. My hands are too cold. I like that one, the blue one, not the abstract one. Yes, my first real membership to a museum was for the MoMA. Uh-oh, I'm missing stuff. I didn't know that I could use I said it! Damn it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cricket. You're doing great, CBF. Very welcoming. Thank you. Hi, Martha. Is it Martha or is it Mart? Marta. Hi, CBF chat mods. You never know what will automatically help for review. Yeah, you don't. I got held up for something like mean, M-E-A-N, once. It was like, whatever the AI did, it read my sentence as like a mean girl. This is why AI needs to crash. I don't like AI. There are a lot of tech heads who don't like AI, besides the fact that it's killing the planet and it's taking jobs. I should just call this stream the Clear My Throat stream. Oh my god, I'm behind again. Everybody saying hi to Martha. I just wanted to say, Mayo was senior case supervisor in National until Davey threw him under the bus. Ah, okay. David Mayo is high-level Scientology director. He founded a group with Tony Ketchup. One of those things is true. It's like the song, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things is true. I'm losing my mind. You know that. Oh my God. That's so funny. Let's see. Oh, Mart, not Marta. Okay, not Martha. I was saying it as Marta. So it's Mart. Cool. See, I understand that. I don't know why. I worked in Mayo in the before times. Ooh, cool, Professor. Patty Mayonnaise was Doug's girlfriend. You can hear them. I know you can, because Papa Cat said you can hear them on the mic. Those are the parrots. They're having issues. You know, they remind me of 6-year-olds. It takes them a while to go to bed. Because that's what they're here for. They're here to get in these trees that are all cut funny. Because that's where the parrots go at night. And they're being little monsters. They're little monsters for like at least a half an hour before they go to bed. So they're all yelling, no, I don't want to go to bed. They're saying it's too early. I keep wanting to tag a throat lozenge. I know, well, usually I do too, but I was distracted by Natalie and the guy changing in front of me in the middle of the street. The one I think looks like the home. Oh, yeah, you can get to hear this. The guy in a very expensive Silverado truck, like work truck, was changing. Not getting indecent, but it looked like he was changing out of his work clothes to like go do something. And so he took like 20 minutes, but I looked up once. Oh my God, I just got... Oh wow, they're all in that tree. Do you see them? They all just like did a flyby on me. They're all in that tree. What did the Scientologists do? Oh my God, they're all in there. They're going to come out any second too, I bet. Can I zoom out? No, I can't. That's all I can do. Damn. Because this is going to be neat. Oh, cool. You know what they were saying? They were saying, would you clear your throat and get it over with? You're annoying. Mayo later opened... Oops. See, I'm really behind. He seemed like a decent guy, Professor. Mayer later opened the Institute for Advanced Abilities in Santa Barbara. Really? Mayo and his followers were fair games into oblivion. Parrots. Parrots.
Is that what it is?
Yes. They came in the 1920s. Parrots were a really big thing in the flapper world. And so people were bringing them over here. And when they fell out of favor, the last person who was doing it opened the suitcase and let them go. They're here, Chicago, and Tampa, I think. San Diego.
Different parts of the city at different times, they migrate together.
They start at Hoyt Tower, because that's where they were most of the time. And at nighttime, they come over here. That's why all the trees you see have not been taken down. They've just been shaved. Because they sit in all those trees at night.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Parrotology, yes. But good parrotology. So Mayo and his followers were fair games into oblivion. See, the thing was, Institute for Advanced Ability sounded familiar. It sounded sort of like something from the movie Simon. If anybody's ever seen Simon, it's a great movie. Boy, what a racket. They are allowed. Yes, they are. Oh darn, was he looking at least? Huh? Go stand under the tree. No, thank you. If Mayo took over, he could have actually written more OT levels. Yeah, you know, that's the only problem that bugs me is that Bufu is just not bright. So he couldn't even make anything up. We're sitting here on the Parrots. Long Beach, yes. I can hear them plotting against Tiffy as we speak. Yes, actually, some people, you can see them be real scared. The non-natives, or, you know, like the ones who don't like birds, always sort of start looking really scared and ducking. Better late than never. Hi, Clark. You are late. Are they recruiting for this ceiling? Oh my god. God, I wish I had a real camera, not just a phone. Oh, I would love to, like, zoom in on them. The camera, it's only on HD, it's not even 4K, so I don't think it'll take very well. Can you guys see them? I don't think my refresh rate is great. Let's see. I think they're gonna settle in that tree. They do pop out usually once. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be saying this more. Oh, there's some on the building. So no, they're gonna pop out of that tree. I know it. I think I'm gonna have to tell them again. Parrots. Parrots.
They're parrots.
Yes, they're parrots. They're from the 20s. Parrots were really big in the 20s with the flappers, and when they went out, the last person who was smuggling them opened their suitcase and let them out. So they're from the 20s. There are parrots in Chicago, Long Beach, San Diego, Chicago. So they've adapted to where they were set.
Around in London, there's only certain parts of London, around Richmond, South London, where the king had them and let them out, and they're all around that area, nowhere else.
Yeah,
They're parakeets.
They come from Coit Tower to here, and it's the same. I can't remember what the parrot is. It's the green one. I think it's a macaw.
Parakeets, same as the one in Richmond.
Yeah, and so that's what they did. When they weren't flying more, they just came over. They should be coming out of that tree. They usually don't just stay in the tree, because this is where they sleep. They sleep in all of these trees. That's why all the trees are dead.
Why is it so loud?
Yes. The closer it gets to nighttime, the more they come over.
No way.
Yeah. So, and they're on the building too. They picked this building for some reason lately.
Oh, they're all up here above us.
Yeah.
Look at them right here.
If you cross the street, you can see them all on the flagpole too. Is that great?
Yeah, right.
That is so cool. Thanks for the story.
You're welcome. See, I should be a tour guide. Let's see. That place is getting hitchcocked, yes. Was the guy changing and looking good at? No, he looked like one of the homeless guys, straight up. He looked like the really skinny one who yells at is the guy who yells at the clouds. That's what he looked like. It creeped me out. I didn't want to get out of the car. I was still watching Natalie at least. It took him like 20 minutes to get dressed. And then he stopped. He did whatever and he was gone. But his $60,000, $70,000 truck is still in front of mine. So I'm hoping that it just was somebody who looked like this guy and it wasn't Scientology paying for the homeless guy. I am not amused. His human body, his own, not looked up. The Calico Kitten was now gorgeous title in her head and smiled faintly. She said in her voice, so this is what you always meant by the metaphors. I love you, Clark. Check BDO has a few clips of Neo, not a bombastic person, but still a bunch of hocus pocus. I should look him up when I get home tonight. I am not telling these people what they are. They're looking up too. There are a few clips of Neo, and he eventually gave it all up. Neo wants you who you are. Hello, everyone. Hi, Lori Murray. Yes, we're looking at parrots. HK, yes, voodoo magical control over nature. Okay, Professor, I might be gone by then. Lori Mary says, good to see you, Dope. He was wearing Halston Gucci Fiorci. I can't say it. Redheaded connoisseurs. Oh my God, it's getting so close to my hour. They haven't come back out. They may actually stay in that tree. That is so weird. Let's see if there's anybody across the street. Okay, let's cross the street and then we'll look from across the street because they're on the building too. Just gonna make sure nobody poops on me. No, just leaves. That's so funny. I should get the 411. We're doing something even free. I should get the 411 on Wikipedia or something so I can actually read it to people. At least I finally remembered smuggling. I can't remember that word to save my life. Car coming. Okay. Sorry, Ash. If you come around this time tomorrow, you'll see them. They've gone in there a little early today, but usually they're on the flagpole and all the way down. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. I can't help it. There are parrots. There aren't that many on the building. But that's weird. Why they all just Well, like I said, I got drive-by by them. So they were down really low. Let's see. There's a picture on the thumbnail. It was the best I could get because I don't have... I did have a tripod. I wasn't even thinking about that. So can you see them? See, it's not even 4K. I'll have to use my old phone when I get my new phone. My tailor is Fibonacci. He uses variants of the same basic pattern. Those parrots have reached OT annoying. Of course, no face. Birds, birds, birds. Yes. It's better than purses. Ask Fuzzy. These three are, I swear they're looking at me going, what? What? Okay. I think we're done with the birdies. My leg is starting to really bother me. I need to get on my bike tonight, which sucks. I'm having Krispy Kreme later. One. The Wegovy is starting to hit big time for real now. That compound, I don't recommend a compound. It did not work very well. My tailor is Rip Taylor. We're just going to walk me back to the car so I don't see whoever was spending 20 minutes trying to change his clothes in front of me. Ugh, gross. So, what are you guys doing? Let's see, one more look at the parrots. I just want to know why they're in the tree. Ah. And no, I will not ask for a phone that has HK Papa Cat, don't worry. The worst compounding is here is just gold base. Yes. You can't see them. When I walked under the tree, you couldn't see them. And you just saw, actually, I don't think I looked up because there were leaves coming down and it's like just trying to make sure it wasn't bird stuff. So, okay guys, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember to like, sub, become a member. I swear to God, I'll do a member only. And then hold on to your money because with the way that Imelda's going, prices are going to come down. So I will see you guys all later. Ciao, Bellas.